Ladies, we are here tonight on the show, and we will be talking about. So, reports already coming out that Triple H is once again expected to be on SmackDown, just like he was this Monday on Raw. It's starting to remind me back in last year in the summer. Remember when Vince McMahon kept making appearances? Remember Vince on SmackDown, Vince on Raw, and they were very short promos that didn't really make sense. And then he ended up leaving. Wow, it's kind of like that, right? Like, what did he say on Raw this past Monday? Triple H, he said, "Thank you for a great weekend of WrestleMania." And then he said, with the announcement, he didn't completely address that the company got sold to Evander, but he pretty much said with the announcement that we made today, we're here to let you know we're here to stay. We're going nowhere. And then he just pretty much introduced Roman Reigns and he left. I don't know. It's starting to remind me of in the summer last year. When Vince started doing these little promos for no reason, and then he ended up leaving. That's gonna, man, it's Vince. I'm sure Vince McMahon is the one telling Triple H to do this because Triple H has said in the past, when he started running the company, he's like, I'm not interested in being an on-TV character. I'm just focused on booking the show and working behind the scenes with the writers, wrestlers, and producers. So this might not be a good sign. Imagine if it's like the same shit where he comes out for like 3 weeks and does like these promos, and then out of nowhere, Triple H has decided to step away and leave the company. Oh man, I don't know. It's starting to look like that, man. That's how Vince McMahon started, and then he ended up leaving. So let's see here, man. They're saying that Vince McMahon is gonna be running SmackDown, whether it's virtual from his home in Connecticut, or he's gonna be at the show in Portland. But they're saying he's planning on running the show. So maybe now it's the other way around. Now maybe Vince is running everything and Triple H is there to oversee. Is it possible does Triple H, if it's virtual, does Triple H have the balls to switch a script? Come on, Triple H. That's the only thing we can hope for, that Vince McMahon is running this shit virtual, and maybe Triple H has the balls to freaking, if he's there in person, which he will be, he's being advertised to be there. He changes the fucking script to whatever he wants. Anyways, whatever. They're saying Vince McMahon expected to be running Smack. This is according to Dave Meltzer. Vince McMahon is expected to run SmackDown on Friday. They're not sure yet if he will be attending Portland, Oregon, or it will be done virtually through his home in Connecticut. So we'll see about that, man. But we'll see. Let's continue to go around, man. So there's going to be a new documentary. It's about like they're going to be following like young people that are trying to be wrestlers and their journey. They're going to have John Cena, Bianca Belair, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, and Big E all be part of this. So pretty much it's an 8-part documentary titled WWE Recruits. It's coming to Roku Channel. The premiere of the series will follow new potential WWE talents as they try out and attempt to sign by the company, then go on their journey to become WWE superstars. John Cena will appear. Yeah, those, like I just said, John Cena and all those guys that are going to appear. So pretty interesting. I wonder if they're copying AEW or kind of what they're doing. Those is different. They're not following their current wrestlers. They're following. This is going to be more about potential guys that are trying to get in the company, like trying out for NXT and all that stuff. All right, pretty cool stuff. AEW announced last night they're going to be at Wembley Stadium for all in. Basically, this is the first pay-per-view that started this whole AEW thing back in 2018 when Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks decided to do this show. I believe Chris Jericho was also a part of it. And this is what made, then Tony Khan came in as an investor and he put the money for AEW. But this is like 5 years ago. This is what started the whole AEW thing. This all in show. Now that they had to change. They changed it to All Out. But now it's back. I guess All In. And so it's going to be in London and Wembley Stadium, which I believe that's also owned by Chad Khan. I think it's like a soccer stadium over there in England. It holds up to 90,000 people, right? WWE just had 81,000 for WrestleMania. Are they going to break it? If they break it, it would have to be they could just break it by going like 83, but 90,000, man. Jesus Christ, man. That will be a lot, man. Especially when the fact that WWE just had a show with 81,000 people for WrestleMania. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if this show is for in the summer. Let's see if AEW is able to sell out this stadium, which is, like I said, 90,000 seats. We'll see what happens, man. I didn't know this at all, but they're showing behind the scenes videos from WrestleMania, like the wrestlers getting ready before the show started. And apparently, I did not know this, Dakota Kai is Samoan. They showed what's her name? Tamina giving her the things that like the Usos and Roman Reigns wear, like the Hawaiian thing over their necks. I don't know what it's called. I apologize. But anyways, it turns out she is Samoan. I had no idea Dakota Kai was Samoan. So they show a scene of Tamina putting it over her neck, man. So I did not know that at all, man. That she is Samoan, just like Roman Reigns and the Usos. Okay. Let's see here. More other stuff. I think that, let's see. That might be about it for this article. Let's see here. Let's see. I think we're done with this article. All right, let's move forward, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight on a Thursday. Let's move freaking forward here tonight on a Thursday. So Shinsuke Nakamura is expected to be back on SmackDown sometime soon. Man, this guy, I would think that when he did that show in Japan, because he had a really good showing in that show in Japan. I thought they were gonna really use him well when he came back. But they haven't done anything with him, right? They really haven't done anything with Shinsuke Nakamura, and so we'll see, man. We'll see. I think they're also scared because they just saw that Asuka complaining and threatening to go back to New Japan. So maybe they're afraid that Shinsuke might go through the same shit. So maybe they're trying to book him again. So to try to make them think, hey, we actually use you, man. Don't think we don't use you at all. Who knows, man? Anyways, let's go through, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why does it take me out like that? I hate it. I hate this shit, man. Let's see here. Let's see. This is all just freaking dynamite stuff that I will be going through in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just going along here tonight on a Thursday. Jay White did show up last night on AEW, so he's officially with AEW. It came out earlier a few days ago that WWE did not feel confident signing him anymore, just like they did a few months ago. And I think that's why, because they knew that he was headed to AEW. So Jay White last night made his AEW debut, attacking Ricky Starks, helping Juice Robinson right at the start, right off the bat, man. Jesus Christ. So great stuff. So Jay White is now in AEW, man. Let's see here. NXT got 555,000 views. It's usually around where they are, somewhere between 500,000 and 700,000. So I guess the ratings you can say the ratings did go down a little bit. Last week it was their go home show before Stand and Deliver. So yeah, maybe want to get it up a little bit more next time. Let's see here. I think we're done here. Let's go to the next web page here tonight on a Thursday. So tomorrow they're saying that Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn. Very interesting. Wow. Along with Shay, what is this? The Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, and Rich Holland versus the Avinci, Ludwig Kaiser, and Gunther. And then also they're saying a tag team match between Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest versus Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. Apparently, all these 3 matches are being advertised for tomorrow's SmackDown. Again, a lot of reports that Vince McMahon is running this. We have no idea what's going on. So who knows? But let's see if the plans change, right? A bunch of shit. Remember that they had 2 triple threat women's matches advertised for Raw, and they took them away. So they could all take all these 3 matches away. But as of right now, these a 6-man tag team match between Imperium and the Brawling Brutes, a tag team match between Dominic and Damian Priest versus Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio, and then a one-on-one match between Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are all advertised as of right now for Friday Night SmackDown. We'll see if they stay or not. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Along with the Triple H also being advertised. So then Seth Rollins pretty much talking on Logan Paul and what he thinks of him. I know that Logan's been talking about his contract with WWE. He said that they'd be stupid if they didn't resign him. And I'm going to say I might agree with him. So Seth Rollins pretty much, obviously he was, when he was talking shit about him, it was in character. It was part of the feud. But now that the storyline is over, he's actually, hey, this is his way of telling WWE, hey, you want to sign this guy. I would think they do want to re-sign him. The thing is, Logan Paul could ask for more stuff now. Now that he's been doing this for a year, he's got experience. He's really good at it. He's comfortable. Even in I thought this the Seth Rollins feud, he kind of even got a little bit better on the microphone. He could have, first of all, he could ask for more money, and then he could also eventually want to be a champion. And so is WWE willing to go that far with him? Maybe they can put the U.S. champion on him, start off with that. But I will not be surprised if this guy eventually, if he wants to continue to do this, his dream would be to become world champion, right? And the money too. Could he potentially ask for way too much money? So we'll see. But this guy, he probably, and look, he's got the talent to potentially be a world champion. It's funny because he has a great personality. When obviously, you watch him on his podcast and on his YouTube channel, but for some